Yes, my spaghetti bolognese was delicious. Thank you for asking. How is everybody doing today? And welcome to Q&Asa, which I didn't do last week. Did anybody notice? I don't think anybody did because, I don't know, time just flows by. I didn't notice. You didn't notice. That music was great. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Chronic. It's not new, but it is a fine choice. I try and cycle through some classic games for the little intro waiting period. And yeah, you can't beat Guile's theme, right? Everybody loves Guile's theme. It fits every moment and every scenario. So it will come back because I'm too lazy to get a new one every week anyway. So I am doing the whole portrait thing today. So there may be some split conversation, but we'll do our best. It's still a conversational show. So you talk to me, you talk to each other, you talk to the people that are watching the same stream as you are, be it Twitch or YouTube or other YouTube, or maybe you found it through some other strange means. I don't know, but that should be about the limit. Joe, evening, Amin, Chronic, Isla Pete, Replicant. Hope you're all doing well. We're going to do what we usually do, right? We're going to talk about games we've all been playing. For me, that's 500 roguelikes and 500 more. You did notice last week, did you? You sly dog. You have to say something. I almost cancelled the whole show forever because nobody noticed. That's how rash and irresponsible I am. But already, there's plenty of people here talking. So, Isla says Isla. Interesting. Did I not mention your name when I was talking about the people that were already here? I think I did. I think I did. You've been playing Final Fantasy 14, but you were like so close to the end this time last week, James. What's gone wrong? What's gone wrong? Or have they moved the end further away from you again? Because that's a thing that happens, right? Why is it so light over there? No, over there. Oh yeah, because the lights are on. That makes sense. That's how they work. I know how the real world functions. Talk to me, everybody. I can't be bothered to run through how the show works because you all know. Now I'll do it a little bit. We'll have our conversations. It'll go back and forth. We'll talk about the games that we've been playing. We'll talk about whatever's going on in the news. I might do the little social media trawl, or I might not because I haven't decided yet. There probably are plenty of topics kicking around, but generally we just kind of ramble about and see what comes up in conversation. So we'll see what gets covered. But obviously Kojima's been talking about some stuff and showing some stuff that might come up. There's Tokyo Game Show and a State of Play and an Xbox show coming up this week, so those will happen soon. I'm sure there's a Minecraft event any minute now, like any day now, so that's obviously the big news for everyone involved. If you scheduled earlier, there would be questions. Well, I mean, we've got a Discord server. I used to be all organized and set up spaces in a forum on there for people to ask questions ahead of time, but there was so much content that it got confusing. Nobody had questions for 4 shows a week or whatever I was doing at the time. Last week did see, like the one just gone, did see the last split stream. Or did it? I don't think it did. I don't think it did. I think there will be more. Not this week, but I think there will be more. So that's exciting inside information just for you close people that are in here. At the start. Wait a minute. I've got this position so that chat is just slightly off the edge of my screen and I'm missing the important bits. I'm scheming again. That means you've got really low latency, right? That means you can see me scheming and respond to it pretty much as it happens. Which is good because that's the point. I remember I did that. I did that on purpose. I made that happen. You're going to pick your girlfriend up from work. Be right back. No worries, James. No worries. Participate in the Q&A on the horizontal version. Yes, thank you, Isla, for keeping an eye on the portrait one as well. You probably, I'm sure everybody here is already aware, but I've been doing lots of experimenting with the shorts feed on YouTube through shorts and through portrait format live streams. And they're quite interesting. The stats are quite interesting, but the stats are also intransient. They disappear after a little while. You have to catch them quickly. If you catch the stats within like an hour of it happening, you can see where various traffic has come from. But if you look a couple of days later, that information just disappears and it gets replaced with weird, like as if it was never live kind of stats instead. But typically these get shown to a bunch of new people, which is useful, right? Because I need to I like the little community, the way we've got it, don't get me wrong, but I need it to grow at the same time. I need it to get a little bigger. I need some whales to come and throw some money my way so that I can do this all the time. That's what I need. I don't want any of you to become said whales, because that's not right. Need some fresh whales. That would be real handy. I must remind people to watch and hype my quick look videos. Yeah, I don't need to remind people to use the hype thing. I'm really bad at the YouTube calls to action in general. I don't even tell people to like hit the like button. Do I add the subtitles manually to the shorts? Well, I mean, yes and no. Yes and no. I have been refining my shorts workflow today. And it's sort of yes, but I do use tools like it is DaVinci Resolve that I use will transcribe subtitles for me, but it's not very good at letting you fix them when it makes mistakes, and it's not very good at differentiating when there's more than one person. So I use that, and I have refined things to make it to make me die, apparently, to make it easier going forwards. Sorry if my voice is shite today. I have a mild cold. Name your most shameful backlog. Oh shit, that's a question for later. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Nobody saw that. Nobody heard that. Pretend. Just scrub back a few seconds and remove that from your brain. I must shout out YouTube calls to action. I don't agree. I don't think they're necessary. I respect the people that are here too much to ask them to do anything for me, right? I'm not going to ask people to hit like unless they actually like something, and I'm not going to tell them to use their hype things unless they actually want to use their hype things. So I get that that's poor form, bad behavior, not conducive to my own success, but painful discourse. I'm so sorry. I hope you're well, and your recovery and whatnot is like in the moment you're feeling all right. I hope. And my preempting a question, just completely like guessing what might come up later on without any clues whatsoever. I hope that you're impressed. You know, I've been stupid about it. People don't remember that these features exist. Yeah, I know, right? They do now because we just had a little discussion about it. So people know and they can use those things. If they want to. They can subscribe if they want to. They can hit dislike if they want to. I'm all good with that. You don't know what YouTube hype is. It's a recent thing they added, Replicant, which is potentially fairly useful in terms of the various features that YouTube has for people to like boost engagement and whatever that it uses to choose who it's going to show videos to and who it doesn't. Hype was introduced to give small channels a bit of a chance. Channels with under 500,000 subscribers. If you know any of the little guys like that, then you get 3 hypes a week that you can drop on their videos to give them an extra boost of visibility and discoverability. Or that's the theory. I can't say I've noticed it being particularly effective and whatnot, but you know. You went bald finally. That's all right. Everyone likes bald, right? I'm assuming that's like not even a particularly uncomfortable part of the whole lot that you've gone through, right? Because loads of people are bald. I need to remind people every time, and even then only a few will register. Nah, I'd rather not. I'd rather not. So let's talk about some game stuff, right? We've gone through how the show works. We haven't, but it's close enough. Let's talk about some games. What have you all been playing? What have you all been playing? I've been... I've just been playing roguelikes all the time. And one of them was really, really good. And one of them was okay. And one of them not so much. Hype is still only available on mobile. I believe so, Pete. I believe so. Painful discourse. You're going to grow it back in a few months. Don't know what you look like. You've never shared a picture in the little Discord, so obviously that's up to you if you do or don't want to. But yeah, so I've been playing roguelikes. The first one that I played was Katanaut, which is, I should put, you know what, I should put my own videos up, because then it at least counts as like a little view towards my YouTube career. Except I don't know where my own videos are. 2 live streams, is that right? Oh yeah, I'm on it. Don't panic, here we go. So the first one that I played Wait, boys. The first one that I played was Katanaut. Space Samurai. Dead Cells meets Dead Space. Nice and slick, fast movement. Goes quickly. Is bloody. And is okay. It's okay. But not okay enough that I'm going to keep doing the same thing again and again. Because you have to remember, I don't like roguelikes. It's not my thing. I don't like roguelikes and I don't like Metroidvanias. Because I don't like retreading the same terrain again and again for any reason. Main Rematch Season 1 is today. I mean, I'm excited for the cosmetics. Of course I am. How could I not? How could I not be? Replicant, you've been neck deep in Borderlands 4. How many hours have you put into it? Are you playing with anyone in the community or are you going your separate ways? I know Amin hit level 50 recently. Yesterday you might have told me that. Painful Discourse hit 50 centimeter long hair. And cut it and donated it for a cancer thing. So, Rematch Season 1. Have you played Rematch Season 1 yet? I mean, you're the only person I know that still likes that game. Not true. I think Jonathan, Burly Bird, probably is still into that. But me, I'll only play it because you'll make me play it. Pete, you've been playing Humanity, Placid Dark, Riven 2025, Little Nightmares 3 demo, and Missile Command Delta. So, that's quite a lot of things, that is. Let's close off my stuff for a sec and have a look at what Pete's talking about one by one. So Humanity, I know, right? That's the guide the people around. Part choo-choo rockets, part lemmings or something. Can be played in VR, but you're not. You're playing it elsewhere, and you've been playing that for ages on and off. But Placid Plastic Duck Simulator, Pete, came up in Discord as a point of conversation, and I thought we all agreed that it's silly and not a game. I didn't think that we all agreed that, but it's like a background, like a procedural video, right? You don't play it, do you? Do you have to interact with it at all? Because I was gonna have, and this is possibly spoilers for next week if I get around to it, I was gonna have Placid Plastic Duck Simulator as my background today, running live, just doing its thing. And then I remembered I've made this particular background a while ago, which Amin has already correctly identified, and I should use it. But what do you do on Placid Plastic Duck Simulator? Do you have to? No interaction required, but you can interact if you want, can't you? Because you can name them. You can name the ducks if you so choose to. Does it have like Twitch integration or anything like that? I bet it does. It would be weird if it didn't. So people can redeem channel points and name a duck or whatever. Pete, you opened the door. That counts as playing. Well, on Placid Plastic Duck Simulator, you have to open doors. You're disappointed by the lack of ducks, and you can name them in the menu. I live to disappoint. My intent is always cruelty, right? I'd like to be mean and cruel and horrible to everyone. I have not quite managed to live up to that yet. One day I will, but in the interim, I settle for just being disappointing. I can do that. You're level 41 on Borderlands 4, done some random cup. Are you still playing Harlow or whatever she's called, the one that I play? Stop being mean to you. I can't spin up the ducks right now to make amends. Did anyone notice that I've done loads of videos? Are they fun? I kind of like doing videos, but I'm at like an inflection point where I need to decide what I do in terms of many things. Many things. You swapped to Vex. Which one's Vex? Is Vex the main one? The Sirens, they call them? I know this and I've forgotten. I just noticed I've done lots of videos because I have to do lots of thumbnails when I do lots of videos. So she would notice, yes. Let's get back to Pete's list of games, because Placid Plastic Duck Simulator, I understand. I am going to do that. I am going to have that as a handy be right back screen for streams and stuff that I do, because I've been doing more streams as well, right? Yeah, I have. For better or worse, I have been doing more of those. Riven. So Riven, I'm glad you're playing that, Pete, because you were asking about whether people would recommend that or not. And I saw the feedback you got was that it had reviewed very nicely. Very positive in that regard. Are you enjoying it? Are you using YouTube to get through the puzzles? Is there any point to playing a game like Myst or Riven or a game of that ilk and era when you look up the answers? It's a tricky one. There's not. I don't know what the correct answer is on that, but I find generally like the difference in availability of information when it comes to the design of a puzzle game is quite interesting. And Riven, I'm assuming, is the same game and the same puzzles as it was 800 years ago in Mount Doom. Like they haven't revamped it, or I don't know, changed some of the passwords to be more randomized or something on account of the fact that everyone can get the answers from YouTube. Depends how stuck you are and for how long. Painful discourse. You're at the end of what appears to be Act 1 of Silksong. You think you cleared everything aside from 2 sides or transition areas still accessible, but hard without some abilities and items that you're missing. So I don't know how big of a game Silksong is in terms of number of acts, but I know that you like your difficult games. Are you enjoying Silksong as you go? Joe, you completed Celeste this week. That, I mean, it counts. It doesn't really matter when you do it. It's just as good a game as it was the day it came out, right? Celeste is the one with the strawberries, isn't it? The like pixel art kind of 8-bit looking one with the floating strawberries that you can choose to get if you want, that I played for a bit but not for very long and definitely didn't finish. I think that's Celeste. I could be confusing my games. It's the other thing that I'm good at doing. Confusing myself, disappointing everybody else. But it is the strawberry one. So did you, when you completed it, did you attempt to collect all of those as you went, or did you just like seek the end of the level? That's interesting. That's not Ribena, that's a grown-up's wine. What? Something's gone wrong. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I can fix that. I can fix that. Can I fix that? What have I done? You can't even see what's wrong, but I can, because I can see both streams. I can see the vertical one and the landscape one. Oh, no, that's gone wrong too. My toggles got out of sync. Wild. Wild and unfortunate, but it's all fine and fixed now. Made a token effort and then fucked them off. Yeah, I think like if they're there, it's hard not to go and get one if you know that it's just available to have a go at. But when they get a bit tricky, then you're just like, fuck it, I don't really care about strawberries. I don't really care about strawberries. But Pete, it doesn't depend how stuck I am and for how long. I want to know if you are using YouTube to get through Riven, and if it's still fun in those circumstances. I never got far into Myst. I think the puzzles were probably too difficult for my child self. Or too boring. I can't really remember. I remember shifting through the environment step by step, and I remember a tower. Lelo. I also want to know what Missile Command Delta is. What's Missile Command Delta? Lelo Myst. Riven was the like direct sequel to Myst, right? Or is it a disconnected thing? It's made by the same people, but like it's the next game in a kind of series, but I don't know if it's connected in any way or not. Don't even know if that thing that I just said is true or not. You played the Ball X Pin demo that Luke recommended, which is absolute crack. Turns out it's releasing on Game Pass on the 15th of October too. Don't just listen to Luke's recommendations when I've recommended like the best thing. I recommended Shape of Dreams. It's brilliant. I've still got no one to play with, and it's sad. I might play it after this actually. Pete, you haven't yet. You're still in the rotating chamber. No, that's Myst. The rotating chamber's not even in Riven. Pete, you've got very lost. You've stepped out of the game and gone into a different one. I think, and I might be wrong, but the new Riven, that's available in VR as well. I know they did for Myst. They brought that up so you could play it in VR. Riven is more recent, so it may come after the point where everyone stopped supporting my precious VR. so it might not support it, but... Painful Discourse, you do like Silksong, you don't think it's as hard in Act 1, aside from maybe some traversal stuff, but you're slowly trying to find everything and you're not that good, just patient enough. I hear you need to be very patient for that one. I hear the death runs, returns to bosses and things are unkind, shall we say, in that game. That the game can be generally unkind on purpose. Yeah. Luke's recommendations are absolutely top drawer, no offense. I am not offended. He's only ever recommended 2 games though, Joe. He's recommended Look Outside and he's recommended this Balls game that you like very much. Oh, and 100x Resist. So you can't say his recommendations are top drawer when you don't like that portion of them. Have you played 1000x Resist? Silksong gives you a lot of tools to progress. Missile Command Delta is strange. It might be awful. You would just wanted to try it. Turn-based missile command with some adventure elements. Pete, do you like spaceships? You do, don't you? Because I got invited to play a game that comes out tomorrow in early access, which is another roguelike, and it's a deck-building spaceship game. I haven't decided whether to give it a go or not. Replicant, I believe you that 1000x Resist is fantastic. So I'm the same. I bought it because Luke said it was good as well and haven't got around to playing it yet. I also do value his recommendations and am just being a dick. But also I value my recommendations. Do I? No, not really. Shape of Dreams is good though. It is. Unless you actually somehow played Hades and didn't like it. If you're really averse to the isometric games in general. Tell you what I didn't recommend was Folly of the Wizards. That was a roguelike I did not enjoy. That's a shame. But like I said, I don't like roguelikes, so it has to do something real neat. I know Hades 2 is like 2 days from now, right? Oh, I know, and I have it, and suddenly I'm going to have to prove that I can actually play these games, or do it all in secret. And be like completely missing from the content creation side for a little bit. I haven't decided which way to go with it yet. Yeah, Hades 2 is on Thursday, I know. I still... You know, Shape of Dreams will still be there afterwards. It will still be there afterwards. Fine, get through Hades 2, blast through that in an evening, then get on Shape of Dreams afterwards. Riven 2025 definitely has a rotating chamber. You're in it. Well, yeah, I'm only trolling you, Pete. I believe you. I believe you. What else? Who, you died? What do you mean? What killed you? I played other things as well. So I played Shape of Dreams, not enough for my liking. Because it's weird. I don't like roguelike games for that one. I want to get through more of it. It's fun every time in the way that Hades is fun every time. Has that same it's not even high risk. Everything that you do is probably right, but you get so many choices that are actually interesting. And then you make them and you go, yeah, I'm happy with the decision that I made because now I'm all fucking powerful and I'm having good fun blowing everything up. And then suddenly you die. And it's not sad because you go, wow, that was fun, that was powerful. And then wait, and then you can do it again, right? And the next time you do it, it'll give you completely different items and things. And I don't know how long this will last, but I'm still in a stage of the game where every run gives you new things that you've never seen before. Whole new abilities. The last run that I did, which I only did, I wasn't doing it properly. I did a special run, a special Shape of Dreams run, where I turned all of the sound off apart from the music, and I wasn't actually playing the game. I was just trying to record music for the video. What's Shape of Dreams? Oh no, Replicant. It's really good if you like that kind of thing. I did a whole run of it just to record audio, and I had to like move forwards and push through the game a little bit because I wanted audio from different levels. So I played it a bit. And it was giving me all kinds of weird legendary skills that time around. I was like, oh, I've never seen these before. Didn't actually like them or use them, but I might, if this time, depending on what time I finish this, I might play some Shape of Dreams afterwards. But it's this replicant, but you can also play it in co-op. It's a 4-player co-op, kind of Hades-like. But good, it's good. I played Katanaut, I played this, and I played Folly with the Wizards over the last week or so in terms of roguelikes, which is why I've titled the stream as I have. I've been offered a roguelike to play tomorrow, but I haven't accepted it. I don't know what to do about like Press Engine and Keymailer and Lurkit and all of these ways that you can get keys from PR agencies. I do know what I should do. I should accept them and play things and build up a big channel and get given more things to play, but I'm just like ever so wary of being one of them, you know exactly what I'm talking about without me even saying it, because you know me already. Everyone here already knows what I don't want to be. So diggy hole, what does that mean? You're digging a hole in Minecraft right now. Oh, when you said Hoot you died, you were talking about Minecraft. You haven't actually died. Painful Disc, because you're really bummed out that you have so little energy to play games that come out recently. Silksong, even you play every 2 days. Yeah. Replicant, you would take it. Yeah. Some of them though, like this particular one, being a roguelike, it's not a game that I would be particularly interested in. I would be taking it for the sake of building a profile to get other things, right? That's like, it looks okay. But that puts me in a weird position for a video where it's like, you can see from my Folly of the Wizards one, because that was a key that I got from Press Engine. And hopefully it's apparent that I don't, you know. It doesn't particularly sway me, the means by which a key arrives. Evening, Tom. How are you? What are you playing? I know what you're playing. You play Souls games all the time. I learned this about Tom yesterday. He's a Souls aficionado. All he does is play Bloodborne over and over and over again, because the games that are more recent than Bloodborne just haven't quite captured the feel of a solo encounter with a boss. So Tom doesn't like them as much. So he's just been playing Bloodborne over and over. I don't think he actually has been playing that, but the rest of what I said was true. Painfully, because you want to play Kronos. Yeah, because like you always perk up when we mention Kronos and mention that it's set where you are, you know. And you want to play Hell Is Us? Yeah. Yep, them's Painful Discourse games for sure. But you are like on the up, right? So you're going to have your hair back, you're going to be energetic, you're going to be playing these games in the near future. So all is well in that sense. That's an interesting summary. It's an accurate summary almost, right? Yeah, you've been playing Shinobi. I should have known that. I missed the crucial detail because you have also already mentioned that before. Right, where am I? So, them's the things that I've been playing. Oh, and a bit of Borderlands 4. Not enough of Borderlands 4 because I actually really like Borderlands 4. I do actually, surprisingly. I guess it's not a surprise because Borderlands is Borderlands and I like the previous ones, and I kind of figured this one will be okay, but the gunplay is a lot better than I anticipated it would be. Prior ones will always get a silly shot with bouncing goo grenades or whatever and just run about going, oh, I got a fun weapon. But this one is actually neat to play. It's got a very Destiny feel to me. And Destiny was always known for its good gunplay, so that's not a criticism by any stretch. I'm not saying I like Destiny, I don't play Destiny, but it was always supposed to feel nice to do some basic shooting. And Destiny, most of the compliments around that were it feeling good on the controller, which isn't how I'm playing Borderlands, so maybe my comparison isn't apt whatsoever. But I got a hold of a shotgun that shoots explosive pellets, and I glide around shooting stuff with shotgun rockets, and it feels nice. And that's Borderlands 4. And I never want to level up because I never want to put down my my rocket shotgun. I never want to replace it with anything else. And as the game seems happy to scale things, if I could just go full twink mode, not the way that twink is used these days, but the way that twink used to be used in World of Warcraft, right? If I could do some of that, turn off my my leveling up and keep my peak gear, dominate the bracket in Borderlands 4. Some recent Jeff Grubb comments trashed last hopes of anything happening with a Bloodborne remake, remaster or port. What did he say? Painful discourse. I think it's fairly reasonable to have given up on Bloodborne coming anyway, because people have been asking for it quite reasonably since the PlayStation 4 Pro came out. And it's obviously something that would print a bunch of money if they could do it, so they would do it if they could. The fact that they haven't done it rather suggests there's a significant obstacle to that happening. So it doesn't surprise me to hear that it's not happening, but what's the new information? I like, you're normally more encouraging than that. Oh, that's what's gone wrong. Ah, bollocks. Okay, I see. Now they're synced up again. Okay, fine. I know what I did. I know what I need to change to keep my two streams synced properly. Yeah, no, you're never too old to set up a level 19 rogue in the best gear and just play Warsong Gulch indefinitely, which is what it means to be a twink. See, Replicant had a great twink in World of Warcraft when open world PvP was a thing, just ganking low level alliance force. What level was your twink? Because level 19 Warsong Gulch was the one that I was most aware of. I never did it. And I found it weird when they made it like formal. When they put an NPC in there that allowed you to formally become level 19 twink. Alright, just said that he's recently checked and there's nothing happening at Sony with the IP. So he didn't mention that it's because they've lost the password to the source code. That it's all saved on some laptop that they can no longer access. Rep, you miss open world PvP and generally the like the community feel of the game is a thing that's gone forever since all of the teleporting, all of the queues and stuff. A thing they can't get rid of because it is too convenient and people will always use it, but it was detrimental to the game as well in many ways. Ganking people as the quest. I mean, I was usually on the receiving end of that. It's part of the reason I hate stealth. Fucking rogues. Fucking why have an opponent that's invisible in a video game? There are two people in that interaction and only one of them is going to have fun. Think about the other guy. Think about me when you're designing your game. Everyone needs to do that. What is OD? We'll get onto that. That's Hideo Kojima's Xbox-backed horror game that's said to be PT resurrected, right? We'll have a little look at the trailer. We'll have a little look at the trailer in a minute. So the stealth thing comes from a place of trauma. Well, now that you mention it, Tom, no. I still think the stealth thing comes from Metal Gear Solid, which I enjoyed and didn't like. So, you summon episode 13. I don't understand why nobody's mentioned frogs. Or legendary sightings. How did you do that? You did it. Oh, that is some power. YouTube didn't tell you that it was on. It's always on at the same time every week, apart from the sometimes that I don't do it. Chronic, why is OBS app on the phone so crap at letting you organize your scenes in the order that you want? It's like it's what? You have OBS on your phone. What are you playing at? I didn't even know there was a phone version of OBS. What are you trying to do? You trying to like stream mobile games or something? Chronic, what's happening? I've been tempted to... I've got to reset everything for Twitch for my games. And I've been tempted to have a little look at Meld just to keep my knowledge up. Meld is an alternative to OBS that's reasonably popular and easy to use, but lacks some of the features that I typically need. But for Twitch, I can do anything, so I could just play with it for the sake of learning. Yes, Pete, I think he probably meant... So, Chronic, I'm sorry that your irritable bowel syndrome is difficult to keep under control using a mobile phone. And yeah, it just lets you control your... Oh, it's like a remote control thing, I see. Yeah. Is that a plugin, or is that out of the box? Because, bleh. This a pirate background. I mean, you gotta be more specific. You gotta guess what kind of pirate background. You gotta name the game. And nobody's allowed to help you because you haven't got a chance of getting it. Out the box. Fair enough, fair enough. It is not Sea of Thieves. I used to have lots of Sea of Thieves. Don't throw random guesses out. You're not going to get it. It's not an Xbox game. You won't have heard of it. It is not Black Flag. It is not Sea of Thieves. There's not anything else available on that particular box at the moment. I think it probably will be one day, but it's not yet. So, should we have a look at this Kojima thing then? This one is on your favorite box, so we can bring it. What's it called? It's just called OD, or is it called... It is called Overdose as well. Okay. I don't want to see it from... I'm just looking for a good channel. Why is it showing me? Why is it showing me IGN Hungry before it's showing me... before it's showing me Kojima's channel and his studio? It's not, it's there, it's at the top. You ready? You ready? You ready? I'm just loading it, Here it comes. Wow! Josh Jones, you're absolutely right. Davey X Jones. He's thrown an extra E in there, but apart from that, spot on. You don't like Kojima? Why don't you like Kojima? Like, there's valid reasons not to if you're not into weird fucking weirdness, but... Light the fire to celebrate their blood out. Bow, 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 bow. Game's got weather, so I'm happy. Like, some people think that I'd need to be outside to appreciate the weather, but no, this is good weather. It sounds good in my ears. It looks good out the window. It's this game. This is OD. It's not out yet. Definitely, like, I hadn't listened to this trailer with headphones in before. Definitely recommend listening to it with headphones on. Because they've gone full spatial on the audio for the trailer. Don't like the thing, like the snaky worms, like the snaky worms, the worms, like the worms. Oh, not going well. Oh, I left the OST playing. That'll ruin the feel of the trailer. Let's turn that off. Hug. That's nice. Yeah. It's not finished. It was finished enough. Yeah, you missed the screen. Yeah, she died in Phasmophobia. That is every enemy, so... I cut it off as a bit more. Look, you've seen it, episode 13. Stop worrying. That was enough for a point of discussion, right? So, what does anyone think of that particular game? Looking forward to it. Do we know any more than was in that trailer? Like, when's it due and all that kind of stuff? I know it's supposed to be his weird game that nobody would sign off on. He pitched it to Google, right, for a Stadia project. And it's clearly evolved since then, because that does not look like a Stadia game, that's for sure. Phasmophobia at Halloween would be fun. For a family show. What do you mean, Pete? This isn't a family show. Stadia had snaky worms. Probably. Among Us at Halloween would be, yeah. I mean, Phasmophobia and all kinds of things, they're fun even when it's not Halloween, right? Among Us can be, but it just needs a good group of people. And there's Among Us 3D as well, which is cross-play with the VR version. So these things could work. Demontologist is good, similar to Phasmophobia. We played Phasmophobia last Halloween in VR and it was shit. I'm not a massive fan of Phasmophobia. Once you've died once, it loses all tension because the deaths aren't scary. Dr. Scott C, you don't like when cutscenes are greater than the gameplay. Kojima lost you at Metal Gear Solid 2. You mean greater as in, like, by quantity, there's more cutscene than gameplay, or you mean greater, like that's where all the emphasis of the game is and the gameplay suffers for it? Don't play it in VR. No, it's better in VR than it is out of VR. Even when you get stuck in the stairs, it's like still my preference, you know. I haven't played VR for ages. I played a little bit of the Sonic Racing Crossworlds open network test was the most recent VR that I've done, and I have cleared up my treadmill now, so I've not got an excuse. I have Dungeons of Eternity locked and loaded and ready to play soon, probably on Thursday, as long as I get everything working. Thursday's quite soon, right? It's a couple of days. Nah, Phasmophobia is boring in pancake mode. Like, the only thing that makes that game is the tension, and the tension is tenfold when you're there. So I say the only thing that's good about it is the tension. That's because I never engage with the actual game itself. I never do the clues. I never figure out the gizmos and what you're supposed to do to determine what kind of ghost you're facing. I just kind of walk around in the hotel trying to be scared of stuff. Me suggest a community game? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Phasmophobia is not crossplay, is it? I don't think so. Could be. They were supposed to be doing a sequel at some point, and that was ages ago. Don't know if that's anywhere near. You played Phasmophobia VR and fell through the floor in real life. I played Phasmophobia VR and fell through the floor in VR life. I got the better end of that one. Yeah. You're going back to the subject of ducks and my internet connection. No, we stopped talking about the ducks. You missed it. That was like ages ago. Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. My internet connection, on the other hand, is wonderful. Wonderful enough. I can stream everywhere all at once. I have not moved house. No, I just pay through the nose for a business internet line, which is stupid of me. But it means that I can be everywhere all at once all the time. Chronic, you wish the Conjuring franchise made a VR game. There's... Do you know what, actually? I saw... It's only going to be a demo for this one, so it might not be any good. What's the horror game that's coming out with a Jester in it? I'm gonna find it, one sec. I'm not gonna find it because it's not come up straight away. Damn, my masterful searching has let me down. There's a game coming out anyway from like a Belgian studio, which has you locked in some weird mansion with a spooky jester. And it'll be awful to stream because it responds to your voice and stuff, so you have to try and stay quiet whilst using proximity chat. So if you're talking to people, using Discord would ruin the game completely, but using the in-game chat and having conversations and whispering and stuff, you can get heard by the AI horror that's following you around the house. And I think that would be a good Halloween game. It's getting a demo on Steam Next Fest, whenever that is, in the middle of October. So that might be something that we look out for. Episode 13, we'll be pleased when you're back into the community games. There's been so much Rocket League without a single legendary side hit. There's been plenty of regular side hits, but none of the legendary ones. Wreckfest 2 is still PC only early access at the moment, I'm afraid. What else have we got topics wise? So that was OD, right? I had a little look at it. I don't know what to do beyond look at it. It looks very, very pretty. I don't know what hardware it's targeting in that particular trailer, because it obviously used all of the Unreal features to look very true to life, and it did a bang up job of it. But visuals aside, it also was layered with thick, nasty atmosphere, particularly when you listen to it with headphones. So yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing to shit your pants to once and never touch again. But I look forward to that one shitty occasion. So if I remember the name of it, ping you. Do you know what, Chronic? I can find the name of it. Give me a second. How old is your offspring? They were around when I was like a teenager. They did the Crazy Taxi music. So I'm going to say at least like 25 years old. Probably older than that. I'm going to say. Wait. So here we go. Not that one. Not that one. Jester, a foolish ritual. Let's have a look at that. See if it's got a trailer for it. Jester, foolish ritual. From Campfire Gaming. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's have a little look. Oh, I've got audio. It's spooky already. So simple polygon art, but that won't stop it being spooky like. Yeah, it's not a good trailer, to be honest. But if you imagine that actually being there, with the proximity chat, with someone talking to you and giving away your location, that's where the magic of that game will come in. I really like the games that do. A lot of them fall into the friend slot genre, but I like proximity chat as a mechanic in games. It's not the first time that I've spoken about it. So yeah, I think that could actually end up being really good if the AI of the Jester thing is good, and it is tense enough. And obviously if it had VR support it would be even better, but I don't know what engine it uses and whether you can do that yourself. Time will tell. I reckon it could be a fun community game though. There's Macabre, the one that Burly Bird was talking about as well, that comes out this week. Don't know what that looks like. Let me find out. That's also a co-op versus AI horror game. Macabre game. It's got a demo It's had a demo on Steam. Let's see. Let's grab the trailer for this. Evening, Riders. What are you playing at the moment? You've been quiet lately on your YouTube stuff. No, you haven't, actually. You've been playing a particular thing. I've seen you playing a particular thing and I've forgotten what. Ah, oh, damn, I suck. Right. Australia Simulator co-op stealth horror game. Fine, let's have a look at this particular trailer. No, launch trailer. Here we go. 2 weeks ago, launch trailer of this one. Whoosh. This is Macabre. Obviously, visual fidelity not the same level as the Jester game. Very different target on that. That's the captured star thing from a Spider-Man film. And then I don't know really if this one will end up being good, but it, like, co-op horror is a cool genre potentially, and this could be one of them. Evening, Connor, long time no see. What have you been up to besides gymming and drawing? So yeah, Hell Is Us, that's the one you've been playing. I knew it. I knew you were playing something in particular that I hadn't played and was curious about, and I wanted to stop in and see what you're up to, but I haven't done yet. Writing and life. Are you still on the your dog novel, right? Which may be underselling what you're doing, but you know, I try and remember what's happening where. James is back from picking up the girlfriend and jumping back onto Final Fantasy XIV. Probably. But also here to have a little listen to what's going on. Episode 13 is in bed with a hot chocolate. But are you still not getting good night's sleep, episode 13? You gotta fix that now, I think. Gotta start looking into the drugs. James is watching football as well. What football's on right now? I haven't watched football for ages, but curious anyway. Is the background Claire? What, Claire Obscure? It is not. It is not. People have named the background successfully already. It has been dropped in chat a few times. You love drugs. No, I'm talking about drugs for a baby, Isla. It's not the same. Yes, Radis, it is indeed. It is indeed. Oh, Dr. Scotty, you ruined everything for me with that comment. The demo was good. Did you like it? I can't actually remember what I said in the video that I did on it. It's I didn't actually know there was a demo. It's the early access version that I've done, which you could also call a demo potentially, but baby sleeps through more, but you just haven't got the energy to fire up the Xbox. You'd rather go to bed and be ready for the next day. Yes, it's all about the next day in the office. Why is everything like that? It just is though. I understand. So, can I use the Xbox fan membership card? Nah, they're not kicking out members at the moment. They are keeping hold of anyone they can. Thursday, Friday and weekends. Do you know what? Episode 13, that works out because community games is Fridays and sometimes at the weekend. But regularly Fridays. So that means you're officially available to join in with the games. James, 3 hours late for work. Never mind. Never mind. They're lucky to have you. Driving through London, I wouldn't want to do it. Xbox is Xbox. Cannot argue with the logic there. Thank you. Wonder if State of Play will actually be good tomorrow. They've announced, I think, today that it's coming tomorrow. It was already strongly, heavily rumored to be coming, but it is confirmed it is coming. And they have said in the blog post, social media posts, all of that kind of stuff, they have specifically said that it includes third parties and Sony first party. So it is the closest thing they have to a big show of the year, I think. Still not expecting there to be loads, but there could be something new. There could be the odd exciting thing. What time tomorrow is it? Do you know? You need to think of 5 questions to ask. You don't need to think of any questions to ask. It's fine. It's fine. Everybody's like happy as we are. Tom, you want to see some of Housemarque? Yeah, but we already know what they're doing. I don't... Like, personally, I don't need to see any more of that game. Like, they can just keep it hidden until the day it comes out, and then I'll say, yeah, I want to play that, because we know what they do. But this is me. Like, I'm never keen on seeing trailers for things that I want to play. And it's a difficult line, because I get that marketing people need to show trailers so that people know that they want to play it in the first place. But for me, I know what they're making. I've seen enough of it. I do want it. Don't show me any of the game. And then I'm happy. But they will. They'll show some stuff, right? They have to. For the people that aren't me, I suppose. No, everything should be done for me and me specifically and me alone. Episode 13, you need to boil the kettle. Fortunately, they have a switch or a button on them for just that purpose. So you can do it. I believe in you. Ida says, which is ominous. Or not. You can interpret it however you want, really. They confirmed that 5 of 30 will be Sarah's. 5 minutes of 30. It's a 35-minute show, they said, right? I might be misremembering, actually, because they're the same thing. But they confirmed that Saros is going to be there. That's okay. I'm not disappointed. Like, they were obviously going to show more than what they have at some point before launch, so I accept. Minecraft Live is on Friday. All caps, yell loud. I know. I said that was coming up earlier in the show when we talked about Minecraft. Come on now. 35 plus is, yeah, 35 to 36 minutes. Am I getting Battlefield 6? I accidentally renewed EA Play for an entire year, so yes, I'm getting Battlefield 6. Absolutely. Tom, you're not sure they'll have much that we haven't seen or heard anything. I reckon they'll have 1 or 2 things that we haven't seen. Not expecting loads and loads of things, but I reckon they'll have 1 or 2. Wolverine would be rumoured because it's just one of the only names that people have like managed to get a hold of, right? And fucking rumours, fuck them. Bloody rumours, come on. Rumours. How did you accidentally that? What? Wait, so Connor, just before tuning in here, you were stuck down the rabbit hole of YouTube shorts. All the videos were Japanese cooking videos. You want to go to Japan now? I mean, you must have expressed an interest in Japanese cooking videos at some point already to kind of hone your algorithm towards it, because it's not even showing you my shorts, and I put 4 shorts up in the last 2 days. And your interest in Japanese cooking is, I mean, it's strong. You are being pulled in that direction. ACG, what? Where? I'm very confused. Why are we yelling? Where are those ghost skeletons going, please? Yes, they're going to see ACG. I'm confused. When are you going to China, Radders? You're not in China at the moment. I remember you mentioned, like, what did you mention to me before? You mentioned somewhere in the UK to go for a walk. It's a long walk if you're going to end up in China. Oh, was it short of me that reminded you that I was live? Yeah, I saved you from the rabbit hole of Chinese cooking. You come here instead, which is nowhere near as good as the Chinese cooking. So not to like piss on my own YouTube chances, but you should go back and watch some more of it. You can become a masterful chef. From here, you'll get like no benefit from being here. Won't learn anything. I can't teach you anything. But YouTube shorts, oh, conquer the world. You're going in November for a month. Where are you going in China? Why are you going to China? A month is a long time. I know it's a big place, but a month is a long time. China's scary because it's scary. I'm not like politically anti-China or anything, but they don't have such a need to know our language, and I don't know theirs, so that makes it a little intimidating. Isla, you wasn't telling me to read, you were telling me to read. Oh wait, okay. You are a masterful chef, are you? I will sit by and wait for the invitation to come and have some food. I missed a thing. Sorry, episode 13. I missed many things. I try not to. I can bite both of you. That's unfortunate. What have I done wrong? Minecraft Live is the biannual Minecraft update show. Yes. I thought they were more frequent than that now. Anyway, you go to Beijing. Oh no, I shouldn't have started this. Why have I started reading place names? I give up. I surrender. You win. I'm out. End the show. Can't do it. You're going on quite a tour. So geographically, I don't know how far apart those places are. Where they are in China, I'm not. I don't even know like where the cities in England are, let alone anywhere else. But it sounds like you got a fair distance to travel, I'm guessing. Oh, painful discourse. I miss where you're going. You're going for 10 days to... Oh, you going to China as well? Oh, you can meet up there. That's nice. And you're going for a work thing. That's curious. Show the trailer. What trailer? Oh, the Minecraft live trailer. Why do they have a trailer for a trailer show? That's silly. I know there was, because... Right, September 2025, 13 days ago. Here's a trailer just for you. 3,000 miles around that you're going. Who are we going with, Riders? I might come with. Don't tell my wife. You can pronounce most of those. Well, good for you. Unless you meant can't, in which case me neither, which is why I didn't try. What did I think of the OD trailer? It sounds really good. Sounds really good. You want audio or you've got audio? You want audio. Why do you want audio? I can give you audio. Look. Oh fuck, what have I pressed? I might have accidentally put an ad break onto Twitch there. Why? Ouch. This was cruel. This is horrible. Oh good, it muted a bit underwater. That's nice. I hope they stay there and all drown. Ah. I mean, I have to confess, my foot's doing a little bit of a dance. I don't understand, but I hate it. That's why I hate it. Like, why is my foot doing that? Stop it. Okay. This trailer made you hate Minecraft. You already hated Minecraft. Come on. Special guest, disgusting. Nobody wants to see your special guest, bloody Minecraft YouTube dickheads. Leave it out. Frogs aren't going to drown, are they? They're fish, episode 13. Everyone knows that. Okay. Minecraft is hatering me, and it seems that it must, I mean, by default, when something is that big, it's going to pick up a fair share of haters, isn't it? I don't actually hate it. Oh, you heard episode 13. A little bit of Chinese whispers has ruined the rumor, but frogs need oxygen. Yeah, I know. Fish need oxygen too. Episode 13. Come on. I mean, come on. Did I watch 28 Years Later? I did not. I did not. Frogs are aliens. Yeah. Yes, episode 13. Isla, you're scared to watch 28 Years Later. It's supposed to be terrible, right? I've heard nothing good about it. Everyone was really excited about it based on the trailer. And then it came out and everyone went, what the fuck? That was awful. Apart from you loved it. And I have no idea what, for what reason people seem to dislike it. Yeah, and I'm legit scared of being stabbed in the eye. These are just sensible things. Like, you're supposed to be scared of zombies. Connor, so you loved it, and other people liked the trailer but didn't like it. Is there something about it that doesn't match up to what the trailer shows or what the previous two films show? You're not scared of zombies because you've never been bitten by one. You're going to watch it at some point, pausing it every 3 seconds to piss and cry. Okay. I mean, that'll probably take you a year to get through, so make me my thumbnails first. You're heavily religious, so horror is a no-no. I had a childhood with a heavily religious mother that wouldn't let me watch anything with magic in it. It was very difficult. Wasn't even allowed to watch Star Wars. That's why I grew up so weird. Maybe. I mean, that's all true, except I'm not that weird. Or am I? Maybe a little bit. So, what are we talking about next? We've done Minecraft, we've done OD, we've done State of Play, like it's coming soon, right? Not much else to say about it. We've got Tokyo Game Show is also... Is that also Thursday, the shows that kick off there? Or, I don't know, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it's all happening across there. That would do it 100%. Do you reckon, Chronic? I don't know, I think I turned out mostly quite tall. Best thing I can say about myself. Favorite scene where a guy runs at the screen. I'll take your word for it. So, that's it for the topics that I had in mind, which is actually not even true. That's 3 more topics than I had in mind. Maybe 4 more topics than I had in mind. However many topics I just spoke about, that's more than I had in mind. But we didn't talk about POW farming game, right? That's the other thing that was announced today. Animal Crossing POW World. Just to troll Nintendo that little bit more. But that looks kind of okay, if you like that kind of thing. What's it called? Is it called POW Farm? Something like that. POW Family, POW Farm. POW Farm, pig farming. POW Farm trailer. Here we go. Spin-off game. Can you get Depresso working for you? Oh, fucking audio's horrible. Get rid of that. Get rid of the audio. It's worse than the Minecraft one. Okay, it's gone. And get my ISD back. We haven't started taking the piss out of episode 13 yet. Hang about. That was coming up next. We Pokemons? No, don't say that. Your comment right there is gonna come up in court somewhere as evidence against Pocket Pair. Connie, you think people just expected too much from the 28 years later? It had been years since the last film. You thought it was a good emotional story. You think people wanted more action? Mm-hmm. Why do you like us, guys? For so many reasons. We're so good. So cool. So nice. So friendly. So welcoming. Probably, maybe. Which is a shame, because I really am trying to be mean. Rewind to that frog. I cannot at the moment because I wasn't really watching, so I didn't see the frog. A Piplup got hit by a tree. I mean, it looks way nicer than a Pokemon game, right? So it's got that going for it. it's gone. That was the end. Go away. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Watch my own video. Multiple of my videos just showed up there. I don't watch those. I can't stand to like watch my own stuff. But yeah, and that's like a thing. Is that Power World game a separate game or is it? It's a separate game. It's a spin-off. It's a spin-off that looks more at Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Just happens that Nintendo did their Pokemon spin-off announcement a couple of weeks ago, so the timing is funny. Remember when we used to do the mirror dimension? Absolutely not. What does that mean? Do I want to remember? Oh shit, no I do. You're absolutely right. I suddenly remember. I don't know why that took me so long. Yeah, I do want to do that. It's been too long. Let's have a little look. The only time where it's acceptable for me to see me is on the mirror dimension. Oh, is there a new Harvest Moon trailer? I don't know. Is there? This goes on and on and on. It's a good time for everybody. There is nobody that doesn't enjoy this. Have I played Chronos? No, I haven't. Luke has. He was talking about it on the last couple of podcasts. Is this going to break my PC? No, this is actually relatively trivial. It doesn't do. It's only a YouTube video, playing a YouTube video, playing a YouTube video, playing a YouTube video. So there's no strain at all. You can just keep going. You keep thinking there's a dead fish. It's just a floating plastic clip. Yeah, that's enough mirror dimension. That's enough me's. Dance? No, too late. I've already closed it. Gun, the Clone Wars has. Yeah. Yeah. What should we do? Should we do some questions? Wait, you can see me. We can't see. Are they actually there? Wait. But can we see the Asa? We can't see. Are they actually there? Don't confuse me. I'm already confused and lost. You weren't too late. I was too early. Possibly. Matter of perspective. I bow to your perspective on that. So I guess I apologize. I don't apologize. So, oh wow, first question's already up. Painful Discourse has asked, oh, this is a surprise question. Nobody could have anticipated this was going to come up. It says, name your most shameful backlog game. Even though I knew this was going to come up for the last like hour and a half, 2 hours, it's still a surprise to me, and I don't know. I'm not necessarily ashamed of the things that I haven't played. I haven't played Grand Theft Auto 5. That comes up a lot. Oh, Red Dead Redemption 2. That's a shameful backlog game because everyone's like, oh, it's one of the best games ever. You got to play it. And I've only played like half an hour of it. I didn't like it very much. I would very much like to have Final Fantasy VI knocked off for myself. It's supposed to be one of the best ones and I've never played it. I guess I could say Crisis Core as well because I'm like a massive fan of Final Fantasy VII and I haven't played all of Final Fantasy VII, so that's a bit weird. Half-Life 1 I've played. Or have I, actually? No. See, I mean, you've taken my words of confusion and used them against me. I don't know if I played Half-Life 1. I think I have played, but I remember nothing. I remember nothing beyond like starting on a train or whatever. And I should get through Black Mesa. That would solve it. I guess I should have some of the bigger VR games. As a big proponent of VR, I should have played all of those. So that's a little bit shameful. But I can't think of any off the top of my head that I've missed that I really should have played. When is the big Hunt Showdown stream? Good question, Connor. Good question. But that's quite dependent on you, right? Because I'm not going to play it without you. It's your game. I've played Bloodborne. I've just not played much of Bloodborne. I've played Some of Bloodborne. I played past the first boss of Bloodborne. And I'm not fussed that I haven't played more. I always, like, I stopped at the time because I assumed there'll be a better version at some point. That's been what like kept me from going back to it after the point that I decided I like that kind of game anyway. It was always just on the horizon, they had to fix it, until it was clearly not on the horizon, they had to fix it again. But I don't know, just haven't gone back to it. What else? You can all chip in as well, by the way, with the ones that you haven't played, that you're makes you feel like a fraud when you're talking games with people. Oh, I know. Ocarina of Time. That's one that's like long-term haunting. And again, I played it a tiny bit, and I actually played it quite recently a tiny bit as well. And I think I was probably correct to have skipped it, but Ocarina of Time. That's the one. That is the one that like you have to have played to be able to say that you had a childhood playing video games. I've not completed it. I barely started it. It's wank to play now, but I can see that it probably was good at the time. I didn't play it at the time because I really didn't like Mario 64. I know I'm an awful person. Thank you. Thank you. It's taken so long for anyone to acknowledge it, and I've been trying so hard. Ah, what a brilliant day. Now I don't need to wake up tomorrow. That's like mission accomplished, life complete. Finally recognition. It was amazing at the time. I believe you. Actually, so recently when I tried to play it though, I was doing lunch break stuff playing it, and I was using a phone to emulate it. I tried to do the same with Shining the Holy Ark, which is another game I very much want to play from a long time ago. And it wasn't very nice to play like that, so I thought maybe actually it'll be worth playing on the virtual console on the Switch or the Switch 2. Maybe it's more enjoyable there, where it's had some official care put into it. But like, it wasn't good. What I played of it wasn't good, so I'm not desperate to go and do it again to get further into it and find out more. I've not done this question yet, no. Give me a second. It says, Radders, now that you're a full-time streamer, are you going to play Death Stranding? And exclamation marks for the enthusiasm. I'm not a full-time streamer. I have like part-time work that's necessary to sustain my stream and video activities. If I get to a point where I am a full-time streamer and content creator, which would be lovely, but I can't. I'm close. I'm close to being able to, but I need more people. Then I'll play Death Stranding, right? That sounds like a good deal. So, Replicant has asked, Brad, do you think Death Stranding would be good to stream? It's so long, that's the problem. I'm not at the same job now, episode 13. I left the IT world behind. I went, no. Didn't like it. Didn't want to stay there. Did not stay there. That's gone. I've not been doing that for a month and a half. Won't be too long until it's been 2 months since I left that one. That's how I do so many videos now. Ish. So Replicant, what are you thinking about the Intel and Nvidia deal? You're hopeful that it will bring some competition to the mobile and handheld APU scene. So, like, it's an AI deal really, isn't it? So I'm not sure. I'm assuming, I haven't followed it that closely, but I know, or I'm aware vaguely that Intel laid off a whole load of their workforce and a whole load of money's worth of people to stop their investments in AI because they were too far behind the likes of Nvidia. As far as I know, this new collaboration is centered around building out Intel and Nvidia's AI capabilities in the UK and America. Maybe wrong, and obviously it could lead to better collaboration and work towards mobile and handheld APUs, but I don't think Nvidia care for it. So what do I think about it? I'm not really considering it particularly like gaming related, which means that I'm not massively interested in it. It would be nice, like I would like to see both companies get more competition or provide more competition depending on angle, because Nvidia clearly need competition in the GPU space, right? Clearly AMD can't do it, and hopefully this deal doesn't kind of scupper Intel trying to enter that space, which they had been trying to work towards. Yeah, I don't think it's going to lead to a big Intel Nvidia APU collaboration. So I think if Nvidia wanted to do APUs, then they just go the ARM route and do it. And the reason that they're not is because they don't care for the low margins of it. So I don't think their relationship with Intel would kind of change that equation very much. And for Intel, like they were already doing the work towards that route if they want it. So I don't think... I'd be interested if I am wrong and if they do work together in more ways, but I don't think so. It's always been a weird space, the CPU competition and collaboration, mix and match and weird licenses and all the rest of it. Yeah. This one says, keep making videos. I believe in the dream, which is, I don't remember doing it, but I'm assuming I submitted that one myself. I'm joking, I didn't submit that. It was definitely Isla. I will. That's the plan. Keep doing videos, keep doing shorts, keep doing streams. Hopefully do website stuff and don't die. That's my current roadmap. Targets in order of priority. What flavor slush puppy? Red, blue, or both? I don't really care for slush puppies. Yeah, I don't really care for slush puppies. Like, I'd probably go for blue, but they're an underwhelming drink when you get one. You've missed a lot of stuff. Yes, you have. Episode 13. It's been very sad. You have to give up one for life. VR or wine? Oh, I'll give up wine. No problem. You might think that that's not the answer that I would get. Oh shit, sorry. I'm reading the wrong box. My bad. I've ruined all kinds of things. So, when is the next? When is the... Wait, I've seen this as well. I'm very confused. Sorry, I changed some things on the way that I stream. So that what used to be chat and what used to be questions is now chat, and what used to be chat is now questions. But I just forgot and read completely the wrong stuff. Milkshakes over slush puppies any day. And you don't mean pouring the milkshake over the slush puppy, do you? But you're right, milkshakes are much better than slush puppies. I guess the milk and the fat hold on to the sugar better, right? Whereas on a slush puppy with the ice, you lose the sugar and end up with water and go, well, that was underwhelming. I'm getting a text again. Do you know, I think that's unavoidable part of the future. There's always going to be those noises ruining everything. Because I don't know where it's coming from. It's not a text. It's not my phone. It may possibly be because there's an electric car plugged in. And that's a difficult thing to get around. Because that's the only thing that changed that seemed to introduce that problem. It's not a funny noise. It actually is devastating for me because I put quite a lot of effort into presentation of things. And it ruins whole recordings when I'm trying to do videos and things. So it is a problem I could really use fixing. But it adds values. Pete doesn't hear it. That's fine. Pete doesn't hear it, so it doesn't count. All right, here's the next one. What game... This is from Pete. What game that everyone loves and you hate? And what game that everyone hates and you love? Well... game that everyone loves and I hate is going to be anything stealth, really. And Mario 64, but everybody else came around and agreed that was right and started hating it. So that's easy. And Silk Song and Hollow Knight. Everyone loves those and I don't like those. What else? There's probably like a bunch of stuff that's popular that I don't really like. anything that I don't play. That way round. Yeah, anything stealth. The other way around is harder though. So the stuff that everyone else hates that I like. What does everyone else hate? I don't know. That's harder. Wait, so I hear it in recordings? Yes, it goes through in recordings, a little mobile noise. Name some games that people hate that I might enjoy, and I'll be able to say, but... I mean, Astron's cool too. Everybody hates that because it got shut down. I really liked that. I don't know. Because when everyone hates a game, it gets crushed and disappears, and I never discover it and never play it. So it's very hard to discover the games that people don't like and actually get to play them and find out that I have a different opinion. There probably are some. I have to come back to that, which is fine because the question has already cycled away, which means I can smoothly go over to this from episode 13. It says, I've been away for a while, Asa. Don't make me say my own name. That's cruel. Are things now better for you in life and Arcadia? I hope so. I hope the ducks are good too. You're a nice guy. I'm not a nice guy, damn it. We were on the same wavelength. You said I was awful or something, and I was so pleased. And now you said I'm a nice guy, and it was all for nothing. Gotta go back on the road to being an arsehole. It's a long, challenging road, but I will get there. Yeah, things are better, I would say. There's definitely challenges and stresses and things. I don't have a nice, clear idea of what I'll be doing in a month, or 2 months, or 3 months, and whatever. But I'm not doing the things that I was doing, so I'll take it as an improvement. And then I'll find more people. No, I'm not staying off that road, damn it. I'm going to get there. Going to be the worst of arseholes. Or even just like mildly, just like a little bit mean. I think that'll be good for me. After 3, all typed I'm a wanker. Pete, how does that help anyone? I wanted to be an arsehole. Being a wanker is an entirely different thing. That's just cruel. You're just proving that I should follow your lead because you know how to do it. Oh, and Isla joined in as well. Oh, Tom. I don't want to do any more questions. I'm done. It's just a mean stream. Point out my bad phone noises and then start calling me names. Now I'm just going to sulk live on the internet. Improvement is good. Always wake up and remember you've got through another day. Another one starts. That's the bit I don't... Yeah. Yeah, I will episode 13. I hope you're doing well as well. I hope you're doing well. And things are getting easier and you're going to rejoin us on the community games. That'll be cool. Oh, I guess I'll do another question. Physically, I'm in bed. But mentally, I'm in the ghost skeleton queue to find out where it goes. Oh, what? The one on the screen? It goes through a room full of hooks. Then it goes across a little bridge. But then you fall off the bridge and find Davy Jones's coin. So where it goes from there, those souls were going to like a void to be crushed. This is Davy Jones's locker, and they were going through to like pirate after. They're already in the pirate afterlife, so they're going through to pirate afterlife for processing. No, I don't really know. Don't really know where they end up after that. No, not a party. They're pirates, Isla. They're disgusting. They're not like the nice Disney pirates. These are the monsters. No, they're not. They're the nice Disney pirates, and they're probably going to a party. You're right. Next question, please. And also apologies for the spoilers for the opening sequences of Davy X Jones. No, not reading that one. Next question, please. We did that, and it's not adequate compensation for the group insults. not having it. We ran dry, we ran out of questions. That's fine. That works. That means I can play some Shape of Dreams. See if I can get any further. Did anybody buy it yet? Is anyone going to play it with me? None of you did. Was I born a prick? I wasn't in episode 13. I'm working at it. Sorry, I read the wrong box again, but I saw that one come in. That's the next question. Spoilers. Were I born a prick? No, I wasn't. Working at it every day. Yeah. Yeah, oh, Pete. Oh, Pete. Yeah, so I think we covered... I don't know if we actually covered anything effectively, but it doesn't matter, right? The point is that we come and have nice conversations, and if we don't cover anything serious, then we don't cover anything serious. Oh, we forgot to look at social media. That's good. I can't be fucked with social media. We'll skip that bit. Maybe we'll pick it up next week. Maybe we won't. We'll do whatever's fun at the time, right? Next week we'll have all of the Tokyo Game Shelf stuff. That's what I meant to say. So we'll worry about that next week. Worry about next week. And worry about last week. And worry about fucking, I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. I don't worry about anything. Do a what the fuck this week, please? No. I make no promises on anything in particular. So it's not a promise to no and it's not a promise to yes. There will obviously be plenty to talk about this week because there's Tokyo Game Show, State of Play and all of that kind of thing. But I don't know whether the mood strikes me to do that kind of video or not. I don't know. Minecraft Live wouldn't even feature, right? Because it's got that horrible music and it would all be Tokyo Game Show. I'm being mean because you are mean. See how it works? I'm just being an idiot. Let's go. That's the end of the show. I'm pressing the button. We'll do... I might stream some Shape of Dreams or I might not. I haven't decided yet. It depends how I feel in like 10-15 minutes time. If not, the day tomorrow is Wednesday. Wednesday might have a day stream. Might have an evening stream. Might have a video. I really don't know where I am or what I'm doing. So just keep an eye on Discord and you'll find out with me. Bye.